All right.
Now we starting. Hey guys, what's up? Àdè here.
Vanessa here.
Hey, you guys are welcome to
An untitled first episode of our series where we're going to explore different relationships and what went wrong, what can be done to salvage these relationships, whether romantically, platonically, even professionally.
I fuck with the professional ones.
Last time we should get one of your people to come on here
What about but
as soon as possible.
do you know the craziest thing is I literally walk into this container podcast space and like the first thing I actually just sent a video to my ex-boss. That's like how close, like I've talked to like 3 of my ex-bosses from 3 different places today.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like that's just the kind of person I am.
Exactly,
so
you
it's
have
like,
good...
maybe those are the only relationships that last.
actually work for you, yeah.
I can't even lie. The only thing that I just have to say this, like, is this how I sound when she talks to me over the phone?
Bye.
That's
Yes.
my. No, I hear when they don't want to cut the call.
Yes.
I did just keep talking to me.
Ew.
Yeah.
I do. Chill.
All right. So I feel like I already have a name for the podcast. Just waiting for approval from our madam here. But the general idea is to see relationships and see how they started, how they were rosy, the good parts, the bad parts, and like just technically, where's the relationship today? Like, where is it now?
Where did it, like, how was the journey and why did the journey either get cut short or, I guess, take different paths? A lot of people have come together for different reasons and found their ways separately for reasons either best known to them, or reasons that sometimes they don't even have the full picture. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like I'd like to start like just the understanding of this as, would you say so do you think we should separate it individually based off like the different types of relationships, or can you say like in wholesome what you feel is your holding word or your like holding parts for any relationship you're in? Like, what's that one thing that is permanent for you across all words?
Respecting boundaries.
It's like 2 words, like respect and boundaries.
Yeah, it comes together.
Respecting boundaries.
If you don't know someone's boundaries, you can't fully respect them.
Oh yeah. So my first question to you would be like, okay, it's the second question to be fair. Okay, so let's speak obviously the 3 core relationships that we would always look. Actually, let's do 4. That's so crazy. So we're gonna look at it in terms of family. Okay. Let's even say nuclear family. We're gonna say friends. We're going to say obviously non-platonic, like romantic relationship, and professional. Where would you apply this in terms of respecting boundaries?
All of them across the board.
Yeah, but like how? Okay, sorry.
Okay, with family, that one is pretty easy. We grew up with our siblings and our parents, right? And you learn very quick that almost everyone in the family is different.
Yeah. No. Apply it to you. Like again.
Okay.
So the general thing is respecting boundaries, clearly.
Right. Yeah.
But it's like, say, okay, this is a boundary that you expect everyone to understand and respect that you are on. Do you understand?
Right.
Then you go to professional and you're like, so this like
examples,
in that exact
examples. Okay. My family, I'm the first child out of 6 right now.
Igbo.
You're so not funny. But yes, I'm the first child, and it's a mix of boys and girls. So, I mean, I'm not very pushy or very alpha.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I just have to cut you short, certainly. What? Did you say it's a mix of boys and girls? Actually, like 8 girls and 1 boy.
Are you funny?
Okay, you have a second boy. No. Yeah. Say boys. Up to 2 years ago, you cannot say that.
Àdè, please.
Okay.
Point being the first, right? There are lots of things that are expected on me, responsibilities, even a certain personality. But I'm not extremely what's the word? I'm not a micromanager. I don't really like being in people's business. I allow you to do your thing, but fundamentally respect me, respect my room, respect my belongings, respect my time. If you come into my room and you want to chill with me, cuddle, talk, whatever, when I say I've had enough, I love you, but it's time to bounce, respect that. I know it's painful sometimes, but they respect that, and I love that about my siblings.
Okay,
they learn
wait,
that quick.
So is time the key one? You'd say is the boundary, is your room? You mentioned like 3 different things.
Yeah, just generally, just
pick one thing that you know that, okay, basically, because the whole idea is respecting boundaries. So you know when you cross this boundary, you have crossed me. So pick one.
Disrespecting my shit. Okay, like if you don't know how to treat my shit with respect, don't touch it. Like my PS4 now, my brother.
Yeah.
He had to learn the hard way. Like, don't do this shit. Don't use this one. I don't allow you to. Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You used to let him touch Captain. What's that? Twinny?
Captain Twinkle. Yeah.
But now he can't touch your PS.
The audience doesn't know what we're talking about. So.
Yeah, but like they don't need backstory. That's their business. Okay, so that good.
Okay, what's your example of that? Family.
For family, okay, mine has always just been I think I'm rather parallel with my family. Now let me explain it to you. We're a really close family, like 5 altogether, including my parents, and like so that's 2 siblings with me. My P has always just been, I like linear respect in terms of whatever you do. And it's funny because I think my mom instilled that with us. The type of meat she'll give my dad, she'll give me, she'll give my brother, she'll give my sister. The type of ways that we would lay our beds, or we all, another example, we all went to the same schools. So the same type of salary school, God, adulthood, same type of school fees was paid across board for everyone. Okay. It was never okay, this one went to University of Lagos, this one I went to. I think that's why they both me to ending up in Unilag. Yeah. So it's like, it's just linear respect. Yeah. So it's like anything you will not ask of, especially now because of like we're pretty older. My brother and I have like a 3-year gap. I was like anything, and like I think now my parents have started to mess with me a little bit because obviously I'm not in the corporate life. Yeah. So it's like I'm more towards, they almost see it as if like, oh, I have more time on my hand. I see. So it's like they ask of me things that they would never ask of my brother.
Do you like?
And like I do, yeah, because that's the thing. That's like the first time in the family where that linear, the linear respect has just changed. So I think actually that's my own P. So in hindsight, just going across, you know how your own is respect boundaries. Me, my own is that across everything, I have linear respect for. You'd see in other, when we get to other relationships, but like that's just my P. Anything you don't do to A, don't do to me. Right. Do you understand? Right. It's cool. Like there are a lot of things you can ask of me if you're asking for favors. Yeah. But like in terms of to-do list or like, do you understand? It's just like don't do those with me. Yeah. So that's my own family.
Okay, I get that.
So next, I think we should try platonic friendships.
Platonic friendships.
Remember your keyword is still respect boundaries. Right. But it's like, how do you not apply that
to friendships? Yeah. Okay. I'm obviously, I don't know if you've noticed, but communication is not my strongest suit. Guys, if you're ever in trouble and you need someone to call the first time, don't call me, please. First or second, maybe your third time you might be lucky, but and I use glue. So there's that. Let's just put that out there too. Like sometimes it's not even my fault, sometimes it doesn't even ring. Right?
I just wait.
Glow, there's nothing against you guys.
Wait, no, I just have I need to comment there.
Oh God.
Again, just in case, so go if you want to come and give us sponsorship.
Exactly.
I'm Agba. We'll collect, but let me interrupt you. I don't know if you know how bad this is. My mom, okay, let me just say, my family, we grew up in a business that actually was connected to the owner of Glow. Okay. So the funniest thing is that growing up, we had SIM cards that we had unlimited calls across ourselves. Whoa. So the 5 of us, we never had to pay when we were calling each other. And this was I'm talking about 2004, 2005. This is when people used to have to call. We never used to have to call and pay to call. Yeah. Then I think like even when data started, they used to give us free data. Nice. And I'm telling you that it took me to the first time I heard that you could port a SIM. Yeah. Or I don't think, no, actually, I bought a new SIM. Yeah. I remember that was, let me not name that one before they said that we are not eligible for any ambassadorship. But like, I remember that one. That's the one I used to port to my car. It's like, how can you use network and like the network is not networking?
I know. Glow, you guys should do better, okay?
Okay,
I'm not too mad at you, but
just keep going.
okay, so point being that I'm not very reachable, and growing up I didn't even have a phone up until like uni. Literally the first day of uni is when my parents realized, like, how are we going to reach out to this woman if she doesn't have a phone?
What?
Literally. My dad dropped me off in school and he was like, so you call the family, you know, when you settle down. I was like, how?
Did you go to school in the UK?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine. And then he's like, what do you mean how you called? I'm like, how? I don't have a phone. You guys didn't raise us with phones. I don't understand. And he was like, oh shit, that's so true. This man had 2 phones, wiped one completely and gave it to me. That's how I got my first ever phone, guys.
Oh my god. Oh, like
I was strict to the end.
I'm actually good.
His like their strictness even shocked them in that moment. Like
What?
do you get? So
What?
yeah. So I'm not. So even getting used to holding a phone, I wasn't like the phone could have been in my room and I go to class and come back. Cause like
You
at
never.
this point, I don't really.
Oh.
So same thing in the office. You can ring me. My phone is probably somewhere on my near my laptop or on my desk or something. I don't really be
That's actually so insane.
Exactly. So it pisses off like a lot of friends that want to reach out to me. And then another thing is like I don't get enough time to myself.
Yeah.
Like I live
true.
at home with family and I go to work. So in between that I don't have much time to myself.
Mother of 6.
Please.
A 6 or 5?
Please 5. Look, so I don't have enough time to myself. So the times I do get to myself, if I'm using my phone, like I can send you reels. But the moment you call me, I'm like, oh my god.
I don't get no reels anymore though.
Yeah, because but
fair. So you'd say like
reels.
your boundary in there is just understanding
Yes.
your time.
Yes.
So it's like don't
Yes.
come after me for okay, I heard.
Like I can love you to death, guys. I think about my friends often. I pray for you guys often. Like I love my people to death, but see, communication is my weak point, and I need also people that want to be in my life to understand that. I'm working on it, but, you know.
I heard that. That's actually such a good one.
Thank you.
I think for me, my linear thing with it is, and I can't lie, this is like where a lot of friendships have ended for me.
Okay.
I like to know that, and it's a certainty that I give people.
Okay.
That I'm available for you, but like if I want to see you, and you can almost speak on that. If I want to see you, it don't matter because I don't ask people for money.
Sure.
I don't actually. Let me just state it there. I don't ask people for money. I don't ask, and I barely ever ask for anything. Let me even say almost anything.
You barely ask for favors.
Yeah, do you understand? Even favors, like I'm so specific.
Barely, yeah.
Xavier has suffered. Like we're just talking, like when we're walking, and I tell, like even when it comes to like transferring money. So you guys have a rule. I don't like to pay for things that are more than 50,000. I can't like once it gets to 50,000 naira. This is a me that goes to London though. Once it gets to 50,000 naira, I start to think that it's too expensive. It's just my thing. So I have a friend Xavier. I tell him to transfer the money. It can be 1 million. It can be 2 million. I tell him to transfer that money. Then I feel very comfortable sending money to Xavier.
Yeah.
So it's like I can refund him, and he feels like, oh, I'm just giving him money.
Yeah.
But I don't calculate it as, oh, I paid for this.
Yeah.
that's actually just
So
my
you
thing.
guys can never see a receipt with more than 50k and you see his name on it. Pretty much.
Stop it. Apart from if it's Zaza or Boho Sha.
Oh my god.
Yeah, shout out to Zaza. Shout out. So I feel like my thing is with friends, the linear way I handle everyone is if I want to see you, just make availability for it. Like it doesn't. I don't care. Like, and everyone has like a billion and one excuses. Oh, I'm in London. I'll pull up in London. Oh, I'm at work. I'll pull up to your work. Oh, I'm having sex with my babe. I'll stay outside. Oh yeah, having sex. Like whatever it is. Yeah. I feel like because I would go the almost inconvenient route just to say, well, I want to spend time with you. Sure. Now, and I take it very offensive just because of like, oh, shout out to my day. Ask Jemima about my day. I have so much shit I'm doing with all the part of my day. So it's like, for me to say that, oh, like I'm willing to make that availability. Again, I'm not trying to impose on you.
Right.
But my own is, if I say I want to see you, just find a way to make it.
Yeah.
And this is from a Vanessa. Like, I'm saying this in front of a Vanessa. They just said that she don't have time. But it's like, there's just, I feel like there's this kind of respect or knowledge that she also has about it. Because it's like, when I say I want to see you, most likely you have to see me right now to deal. But like, plan, if I ask you for today and you can't do today, you two try and plan. And you're going to see this happen in like other relationships. Because like, like, I don't want to say with babes now because that's not platonic, but like at the first point of contact, if I'm yanning you, like it's pretty platonic. You don't even know that, So if I tell you that I want to see you and you say no or you can't, and like you're not making the plan, I'm like, what the?
I mean, that's the end now.
I mean, go. This is what you're meant to put.
Oh my god.
What is
That's
this?
the wrong thing. Sorry. Okay. All right. What's the next one?
So the third one now.
Professional. Okay. So right now, my team in my office right now, we're slim, like real slim. So it's me working with my bosses pretty much most times when it comes to transactions and stuff. And there's this one boss I have that's in between the partner and I. She's a senior associate. And she is the coolest human being. Coolest boss. I mean, Ayo too, shout out to you.
She buddy.
She is. And she's an dad too. She's so
Omo Igbo.
cool, yeah. It's so annoying. She's so cool. She, I can talk to her as a friend.
Okay.
And I know how to make that distinction as my boss. Like, and I like that interplay goes very well for both of us because we will have a new instruction. She'll be like, come to my office, let's discuss this. As colleagues that are also friends, like one-on-one, not as say, oh, come, okay, this is what they've said, do it. We'll like brainstorm, pick our minds. I love that with a boss, like them asking for your own feedback, you asking for theirs. You can see the insight, you can see their expertise.
I feel attacked right now, just so you know.
Don't worry, we'll get it to you. I want the Jamara will come on here. She has to. I feel like she has something. Oh my god. But that fine line between knowing that this person is a human being, and outside office you'd be cool with this person, but in the office this person is your boss or your colleague, and there should be that professional, respect. It's the sweetest thing ever. I get along with my boss yesterday, one of our founding partners, saw me around 8 p.m. because I had to finish up something before I left the office. Fake life. What I posted about the pool was fake life. That was not me at the pool at that time, guys. Just for anyone that saw that, I was in the office grinding till 8. Okay, I was leaving, and my boss saw me, and he's like, "You're still here." And I was like I said, my team has been slim right now. And I told him, I was like, "See, I'm all."
They sack people jack
people
back.
resigned.
They say they're not doing
it. Focus on their marriages and their love lives and happiness and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have that as a conversation someday.
One day. But he now goes like, "You're still here," and I go and I said, "I'm all you have." My boss looked at me and dragged my hair. He said, "You think you're funny?" It's cool to chill with these people and be cool with them. And I think it also translates into work because they're also going to be more forgiving or more understanding of whatever, your errors or whatever, because they're like, okay, even though she's made this error, I understand that she'll still put in her best foot forward or whatever, right? So it's cool. Give her grace. Tell her that this was not that great or this needed some tweaking or whatever. And that's it. It's the best, that's having that flow of respect and camaraderie and just friendship is the best thing I can find in any place I work. So yeah, soft life. Relatively soft, guys. Relatively. Well, yeah.
Okay, so I think me personally, professionally, obviously I've been graced and humbled by God in terms of the places I've worked. For some random reason, people just be letting me go as So I actually started working at my cousin's company. My dad cut me off in like year 2 of uni. So it's like I started working at my cousin. But at the end of the day, I was chairman's brother. So it's like, and back then I was pretty young, like 18, 19, probably late, oldest 19. So it's like chairman's brother. So everybody looked at me as a young boy, but it's like nobody ever like wanted to.
Yeah, because
So it's like chairman's brother. Like chairman had no used to talk to me though, but like they just be afraid just because
in case.
Yeah, but I think even like from there, funniest thing is that I left there and I worked at a financial services company, a big four actually. Big four, one of the biggest professional services in the world. Yeah, I did that.
When you were doing your little black and whites, when you sit.
Man, I've done that shit.
You've done a lot.
So I just remember working in there, and like it's so funny because like they have like a strict linear policy in terms of how you relate with people. Yeah. So no Mister, no Sir, no
Ma, all of
like
that.
you get like they could almost query you if like they catch you 3 times in a row. No carrying bags for anybody. So it's like I went from obviously chairman's brother to that as a business. Yeah. And like so my mindset in how like I grew up and like working was just always set like that. Like everyone is equal. Yeah. Like no one has to greet me. I don't have to greet anyone. But like courtesy just demands like just be cool with people. True. But it's like so I went from that. Then I went to like a marketing lead for West Africa for an energy drink, and so from there it's like. Now, that was a little bit more a Nigerian setup. Yeah. So it's like people out here calling me sir because I'm like, I beg, first of all, calm down. Yeah. I ain't sir, nothing. Apart from on Instagram, I'm Sir Àdè.
Shout out. Picasso Black, shout out.
So like, I went from to people. I was like, oh yeah, definitely no. Just call me by my name. My name's Àdè, and it was pretty cool. Yeah. Then I started to notice that that's probably why Nigerians like keep those titles and things. It's just like the respect that I should get in that position. Yeah. Just in terms of, I need this to get done. It's like, okay. Since you are not sir, you have to go and meet somebody that is a sir to get it done. And I was like, do you guys know? Because obviously, like I started working with like expatriates, so there were expatriates in the office, and like I had even like the only other partner that was I was gonna say dark skin, but it's Nigerian. It's like basically just because of our job roles, like my job role I kind of superseded his, but like he's way older. He's like 20 years older than me at minimum. So it's like they expected that I would get authorizations for things from him. And it's so cool because like I had such a good relationship with him. So he always used to be shocked when I come meet him and tell him that, oh please, I need you to help me reach out to this person. It's like, why can't I do it? It's like, did not answer me. And even to the extent of, I remember like a couple times where we would go to like Horeca. Horeca's are hotel, restaurants and cafes. And like we'll go to those places and like, I'm talking to them quite authoritatively because like I represent the business in this place. And like, they'll be like, oh yeah. They'll say, oh, like the way you've handled this conversation, I would tell your Oga, because there'll be like a white expatriate there with me.
And I think that's your guy. Like, Nigerians, unshackle yourselves. Black people, come on, unshackle yourselves.
It's like, and obviously like just because of who I am, like I never tell anybody to start your business. Like even till today, it still happens. Like even like now we own a business, and like my partner, I'm so close to him. Like I'll never outrightly, apart from when he does some shit and I'm adding up, like I never really like question his authority on things. So it's like even like till today, so when people send out like sponsorship documents and everything, just because of me I don't want to drop bread, I used to always say stuff like I have to ask like the team and like they have to make a decision and everything. This is something that everyone has to actually come to me for. But it's like
you're pushing, you're making it look like
so something happened this December. Funny enough, my friend reached out to me. I told him, I even tried to create the best deal that probably nobody would even appreciate. But he thought like, it's just Àdè saying now. So he went to go around the back, pick up a conversation with my guys, Now my guys, I've already told them, I've already communicated that this is what it is. So when those guys come to them and they're
It's
like,
the same
it's just like, so they thought that, you're just following up on Àdè's conversation, because obviously Àdè, like, I'll have the conversation and I'll pass it to somebody else to execute. So it's like, they thought that, it's the execution.
It,
So, but that one was trying to go back around the corner to ask for free shit. Yeah? So like when these guys, they're just like, sign it off, because Àdè already told them. So it's like they passed over the things. That one goes and give it out for free. Says that, that he asked for it for free. I'm like, who? That's not the conversation I had with you.
Whoa.
So it's like, we now have to look for ways that he has to pay. He paid for everything back.
Had to.
Because okay, so now I'm telling him that, so now you know, this is my business. This is what I do for a living. Like, all of them, they have like all individual departments that they lead, but like, this thing that you actually asked me for falls categorizing under my penis.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like I'm like, obviously, like, I'll look for, because it's my friend, so I look for the best ways to go around it. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, like, now you know. So it's like,
good though. Good on you for putting your foot down that way, because friend or not, it's business.
So I felt that's just my thing, like, just the generic respect. Call me by my name by all means, but it's like, the places that you lead on, I'll let you lead. It's like security guards. How can you be? Because I not give you money. You now say that if I want to drive in, there's no space.
In your own house. In your own apartment.
Let me bust your brain. Even in my own house, you don't have to. So I used to give this is that professional? That's like, that's a little bit professional, because I used to give them money before for a while. Like, I don't go to strip club. Like, if I don't go to strip club, where am I going to get cash from?
ATMs.
That's the most amazing thing ever. Like, the fact that ATMs, but it's like, if it's not new cash, like,
real sharp. Guys, only new notes in this family here. We only like new notes.
My dad rose me up on that. Like, we always used to have mints. Like, so it's like, all of a sudden, my dad was born on the day that I think they changed one of the naira notes, like 100 naira or something like that. So that was his P. He used to always get. This was when 100 naira was 100 naira. He used to give us like 2,000 naira worth of 100 naira now. So it's like, and it's just the whole thing where it's like, I cannot. Bro, I go off. That's a story for another day. You guys, I want to tell you how this story ends. Okay.
It has a lot of stories for you guys. Romantic.
So next one, romantic.
Okay. Let's see. Respecting boundaries in romantic relationships. Well, I don't know where to start with this one. I feel like a lot of people in relationships obviously need to learn, at least people that I have encountered that want to get to know me, right? A lot of them are not very okay with like some things that apply to me. Like, I can't be out past a certain time. I work an 8 to 6, 7.
My favorite lawyer.
And I also do prioritize my sleep as well. So it's not even a thing of like, when you get back from work, please, let's talk into the midnight. Dear, there's things to do at home. There's chores. And the minute I'm done, I want to turn off all the lights, silent ass room, and sleep. That's literally the truth. And this is not very comfortable for everyone. So
I want to do late night calls.
MTN, with
FaceTime me.
Do you know
Let
I
me
sleep,
see some.
I will sleep on call.
Let me see some before you go to bed.
None of that, babes. Like see, not everyone's cool with that. Not everyone's cool with that. And unfortunately, it's just, I guess that causes strains in these kind of relationships and stuff. But I also appreciate the creative people. Now, I had one person that knew my entire timeline, and this person would try his hardest to come and see me after work. We go have dinner together, right? And then occasionally drop me off at home. At least within those few hours, he's gotten my time, he's gotten my attention, gotten me probably even more, I guess, excited because you come back from work, so you just finished from work, so you're quite tired and drained or whatever. But I really, really appreciated that about that person. Shout out to whoever that is.
Shout out to Oga.
But yeah, so you can be creative with this stuff. Like, I really hope that other people take that out of this, that you can, as much as things can affect someone, or like strain your relationship with someone, if you are creative based on how much you love the person and how much you like value their time, their energy, them being in your space, you can actually move mountains if you really wanted to. Move
that mountain, because if Muhammad will not come to the mountain will go to Muhammad.
Period. So yes, I did your turn.
Okay, so I think with relationships, just treating everybody linearly as a good angelic Yoruba man that I am.
Sorry.
Oh my God, my Shayla.
Okay, so for me, with romantical, you can almost say that. You can almost, you can almost say that I'm quite little with my romantic, because the same. Let me give you an example. Like half my babes are Igbo babes.
At least that's just half though. That's just.
Oh my God, my Shayla.
So that's half. Then like anybody that does not fall inside the Igbo situation, it's like the exact same spec.
Oh my God, my Shayla. My Shayla.
What is your deal with Igbo women?
God.
We need to actually like analyze this, guys.
You see why Genesis works? When God said, "Let there be Àdè,"
He said, "Let there be Igbo women."
Let there be.
What is it about Igbo women that you really, really like?
I don't know.
Across the board, because they're not all the same.
No, that's the craziest thing. So I feel like, and that's like all those things like where our parents used to talk about like marry from your tribe, because you already know the concept, you already know like the all those things that they say that keeps you in, so their worst, their best, just because of basic human. So I feel like there's a conceptual idea of Igbo babes. Oh, they are wicked. Oh, they will bill you. Oh, they will do. So I feel like maybe my original goal in there was to go in there and prove the point that
they're not all the same.
They're not the same as what the world tries to paint them as. Because I go into that Igbo woman, and let me tell you something.
What?
I be chilling. Ain't nobody billing me. Ain't nobody stressing my life. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I've had such really good relationships with Igbo women. So it's like, maybe that's my point. Maybe I might just might be a savior. Like, I might be. They say she don't want to be saved, but like, I'm saving her. Like, I am the Yoruba angel that I am saving them.
I hate it.
So obviously that's like the joking version of like my linear across like relation.
But real no.
But real, I'll just say and it's so funny because I've not said this on anything else. It is basic human respect.
Fair.
Like, I get it, and that's why I make sure that I never really start relationships in terms of let's go out on dates or let's that's never how I start relationship. I always try to start. In fact, let me say the first one, the boss one first. Let's have sex, or let's be friends, which is not something I've done a lot of times. But I've done it once, twice, or let's be business partners, or let's do something first. Then over time, if it now looks like, and that's actually the only way I ever ask somebody, do you want to be my girlfriend? If it feels like, it does not make sense to not do it anymore. So my cruise about it is, the reason why I think it works for me is because of, I want you to understand a relationship that we've had that was positive before the relationship of like a romantic relationship.
Do you think that makes them more forgiving of you?
Do you understand? So forgiving, understanding, realistic.
Fair.
Do you understand?
They know.
Okay,
they know
not the bad. It doesn't even have to be bad. Just like basic ways in which we treat each other.
Right.
Just to be able to say, yeah, but like this is Àdè.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And that plays such a huge factor. Like people don't know. Just to be able to say, oh yeah, this is who this person is. It's not like, oh, they're doing anything like out of picture or anything. So I feel like that's like my own. Like,
I get that.
yeah, it's just, but like you know, inside the relationship, like.
Is this
So,
how you are?
do you understand? Like we can't even have like bare normal conversations again. Everything just has to calm down now.
Relax.
It's like obviously like you almost like that. Maybe that's the thing. Like with all the choices of women I have, it's always things that like the world says no to, or like let's just call it the world says no to. Everyone says that I don't date an Igbo woman. Oh, don't date this woman. I feel like so. If worst case scenario, you look at it and you're like, oh, true.
Yeah.
Why did you agree for this Àdè? That should allow you to calm down, like in the relationship in general.
Sure.
So that's like my own, I'll take on that.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
okay. So I just have a couple questions. Let's see how we can make this thing make sense.
Okay.
So I feel like I want to tell a story. Yeah.
Okay.
You tell one half of the story. You tell the genesis.
You tell the Nas. He's really trying to shove this to you now.
So
Fine.
how we met.
Ooh. We met at a friend's kind of get together thing. It was very informal, not like a proper like birthday or whatever, but I remember it being at a friend's spot, right?
I'm actually like I don't even know. I don't want to argue like your knowledge. I just want to see how this shapes up in your head.
Yeah.
That's so not true.
It is. That's the first place we met.
No.
Where was it? Where?
Okotiebo,
What's that?
the Airbnb.
Yeah. A friend's place.
It was not a birthday.
I know, that's why I said it wasn't a birthday, it was an informal like hangout.
Yeah, but like you said, not like a birthday.
Yeah, not like a birthday.
We just went to
that would be
somebody's
informal.
apartment.
What I'm trying to say is like it was a hangout that wasn't exactly planned. It was at a friend's place, and it was just a post-work hangout thing. And yeah, I remember.
Were you guys drinking Salamanca though?
Salamanca didn't exist then, but if
So
it did,
true.
we would have.
Okay.
We would have. But yeah, I remember just a couple of us hanging out, and then he came in, and I was like, first of all, you're acting so shy that day. Like, you came in with a bit of energy and you realize, like, oh, there's someone here that I've never met before. Okay, calm. You literally best boy behavior. He sat down, he held his hands together, like, very like they came to pluck a flower behavior. Behaved himself. Because if you see Àdè, he has a, it's either this or that. It's either really calm or really crazy. Like, so I could tell in his eyes that it was both, right? But one was clearly being on display for me. I was like, cool. I noticed.
I just tell you that, just random side note, my friend, he went to block me on Instagram, so I will not be able to access his page once he stepped out there. Just
Men are actually terrible.
but he was so late. He was so he know me well enough.
Yeah, because you just kept looking. There's some memes I wish I could use to like using one eye to look at me.
Okay.
And then I saw when he comes and then he introduced himself. He's like, hi. I was like, hi. And then he's like,
yeah. That's the end of that story. That's the end of the story. And then she left and we were all like just chilling for the rest of the day. So I'm going to tell the story of how, like, I'm not going to say ended because like, but how like one of our last conversations went, I guess.
okay.
It was December of I think 20. I can't remember actually. I remember it was December something.
Mm-hmm.
And like we were shooting a music video
That day,
for
yes.
my God. You guys, there are some people in this life that
story.
Oh my God.
Long story that ended with this song.
Okay, so
Literally.
Literally. So we're shooting a music video. Shout out Sunday Elashe, Maiwa Sonario, big family. It was there. We had planned to shoot this video for like 2 weeks. My artist, actually our artist, sorry, I apologize. Shout out Tatelo's Code. So we're shooting a video for him. The whole plan was get to the place early, have long story cut shots. The videographers were messing us up the whole day. This was like 9 p.m.
Yep.
Vanessa was trying to leave. She had her younger sisters there.
Yep.
And like they needed to leave the place. Like after waiting like 3 hours for the night time to come so we can have a bonfire scene, I think the directors come and tell us, their cameras are not charged. Then I remember, so the problem was, I actually have a problem, and I've worked on it over the years. When I get frustrated, like you know, it's like, again, there's no in between. I'm either very calm, chilling, smiling, or I used to go off, and I try my best. I pick who I go off on. But the cruise is that I went off on the video guy, but in front of Vanessa and her younger sisters. And let me tell you something. I'm team. I don't really care about what anybody says, but at the end of the day, like there's some people that actually care, and like it's not. I don't even think it was a Vanessa thing. It was more like just your family seeing me in that version. It's like I can imagine like, yo, if anything's ever wrong, it's like, is it I did it? Do you understand? So I feel like I feel like that's like my own knowledge of how that. Apart from that, it was a very, very good day. We had a private boat for you. Really cool. All that.
My sister got to the video with this one.
Your sister actually ended up in a music video, and she bounced the actual model. Oh my! That is the messiest thing I've ever heard. Did she ever know when the video came out?
Yeah, I think he told us.
No, how?
Her, yeah, she knows.
That is insane. Do they still talk?
Yeah, I don't think so. You know how it is.
Okay. So we're gonna do myth or reality, myth or what? Fact, on like 3 different things. So it's like general ideas that people have on romantic relationships. Okay. I'm going to say one, and you're gonna have to think about if it's then you tell me one. Then let's just do 2 to be fair, because we're only 2 people. So my one is red flags.
Okay.
Do you think that's a myth or a fact?
Fact, like fuck. Yeah.
Okay. So generally speaking, are you saying that you have things that once you see in a person?
Yep.
This is, just so you know, this is that when I said that normally if you hear somebody is an Igbo babe, you just want to say red flag. You see, that's what society tells you.
True.
But no problem.
True.
So explain. You might want to give examples.
Anger issues that can't be controlled. I can't see.
But how do you know it can't be controlled? Like when you see that?
3 times. I give it like a 3 shot thing. If I live long enough to see the 3 shots, like, you get me? Yeah. Like if you cannot control your anger or frustration where it leaks out. Yeah, that is a red. Cause see, I'm annoying. Let me just put it out there. Like I'm actually not an easy person. I'm difficult.
True.
Relatively.
No.
Yeah, relatively difficult. Right. I'm actually very stubborn, and I can be annoying on purpose. Like I enjoy it. Like I like I like getting people's BP up a little bit, just tiny bit. So if you can't hang, you can't hang, man. Like it's a red flag, like mad. Do you have any?
Red flags? I don't know. It's like
none.
Cause like I actually don't like. There's nothing that.
No, you like reciprocated energy.
Yeah, but like, how do you know that it's not reciprocated?
You can feel it.
No.
I'm telling you, you hate putting out like something and then it's not coming back. Like you're bouncing, you're
yes,
not there. It's not a red flag.
It's not a
red
flag
for you. It's not a flag.
Yeah, because like I can't lie to you. It's like chasing a baddie sometimes. You know, like Yoruba man, you can just do it for the fun of it. You know that she's not going to reciprocate. You know she's not going to like you. You know she's going to be billing you. Those type of things. But like you're just enjoying it for the enjoyment's sake. Do you understand? Like when you're tired, she will leave the babe. Do you understand?
Exactly.
And that's a reality that I've done.
That you're fine with.
Like, I'm very fine with it.
So you don't think you have any red flags?
No. I might have personal red flags, but I'm talking about like red flags that when I hear that this person has, I'm like, no, I'm not doing. No, me, I move on vibes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's not. I don't think
there's not one thing.
Maybe if you have like
if the babe likes to embarrass
but
you,
yeah, but like you have to see me to embarrass me. Do you understand? So that means I've chosen that I want to be there. Don't embarrass me. We're gonna have one of these episodes and we're gonna put embarrassment as the. I have a brilliant story for this one. This December, and I promise you, not be babe where they chase. I'm not lying. I'm actually not be babe where they chase.
Sucks.
It's so sad. It's like my ex. But like you know how like it's my ex. So no chase, no attraction, none of that anymore. It's just straight up suffering, and that's what it was. I feel like we can do one more of these questions, then.
Okay. Myth or fact?
Let's see. What's the worst ending you've ever had to a relationship?
The worst. Oof. This one girl from law school. She, funny enough, has your surname, but
wait. Okay, we're talking about platonic, yeah?
Yeah, it was platonic.
I'm not against, I like the dabble.
Bye.
I like the dabble. Literally, bye.
You're terrible. But pretty much, I think personally, I did a lot as a good friend for this person while she was trying to pull herself together post-COVID, family wahala, lots of emergencies that happened and everything. She got ulcer midway through law school. My set was COVID set of law school, so we're going through it. I tried my hardest to make sure she was well fed. She was taking medicine that even I had to take for my ulcer. I was sharing ulcer medicine with this babe just so that she would live long enough to write the exam.
That's my who Vanessa is. You guys.
I was trying my hardest. Like I encouraged her to get as many tutors and everything for her. This babe just decided to go on some snake shit and start asking friends around me like, oh, I hope you're not studying with Vanessa, that if you study with Vanessa, afterwards she'll go and read by herself. No fucking shit. Like, do we not have exams in 3 weeks? Like, why would I study by myself too? You
know where babes said that they have ops. You know babes always have ops.
Babes always became an op. Like somebody that, like, I swear it's really people under your roof. I swear.
Yeah, babes always have ops. They're
always
ops.
People under your roof. Like under your, like right under your crocodile eyes. Like, Kai. This babe started doing a lot. She started trying to turn like the friends I had against me. Like just doing too much. And I waited till after exams to clear her. And when I did, and her response was, a bratty, I don't give a fuck thing. I was like, shit, my bad. Like, I was thinking that, because honestly, anyone that I don't want to air her business, but
that's a real one. Not airing the business of all.
I don't want to air her business. We should put some of that laundry. She's a problematic babe, right? And this was me trying to see past that. I don't have that history with you. You might have that history with everybody else in Abuja, but I didn't have that history with her. And I wanted to treat her like as a straight up human being that I actually liked her. I enjoyed her like personality.
You enjoyed her?
Yeah.
It's like,
Point being that was a very shitty way to end things. And yeah.
Have you guys like reached out, talked since then?
No.
Do you think that that's like someone you'd want to one day talk to again? Just
only if
like
she's grown. Only if she's grown. Like imagine talking to the same person with that same mindset.
Yeah. So like, if you were talking to the person again, would it be to like fix it, or would it be to understand?
To understand, not fix it. I've been cool without her. I'll be cool without her.
I'm on this like that's
real. Like,
that's definitely a nas. That's definitely a nas.
It's a gun. It's a gunner.
That's definitely a nas.
Yes. We heard you. But yes. Okay. Your turn.
So obviously, you know, I'm a strong Nigerian Yoruba man. But like, thing is,
guys.
I don't think I'm ready to unpack it.
You have to unpack.
No, on this one part, because obviously, if it was like a
anyone,
romantic,
it doesn't have to
no,
be
but
any.
it's the worst one. So that this one has hit me the most in my life.
The romantic one.
It's not romantic.
What? Which one?
Romantic relationship.
Which one?
It's funny. It's like
family.
No. I talk to my mom, so I'm alright.
Okay.
My best friend.
Which one?
Don't say any names.
Okay.
Don't say any names.
Okay.
Don't say any
Do I know this person?
Yeah, my best friend.
Okay. We'll take this off.
Yeah, like my actual best friend. It's
Okay.
Like I've not understood it yet. Like
Okay. It's still fresh.
It's like last year, like September.
Okay. We'll unpack that.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to unpack.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy because obviously, like, based on how like my relationship with a lot of people, I don't tell people a lot of shit, but it's like sometimes I need like, and that's one thing that I kind of lacked, and like what I have with my cousins, just like an older brother. I actually have an older brother, my brother just last year.
Yeah.
So like my cousins, you know my cousins, So it's like a lot of people think that those are my. So I actually, it was one of those days like I had to go sit down because, bro, I was so shocked. So I sat down with him and just. I had to speak. Like I don't think I've ever had to speak to anyone about anything. Like it's just like it shocked me, gone, and like so I don't think I've really unpacked on it. But I know that that's probably the worst end of any relationship I've ever had.
And you're sure it's an end?
Definitely an end.
Really?
Yeah.
How many years?
It's like 6-7 years.
You're okay with it ending that way?
Yeah, because like I talked to my older brother, so it's like he's giving me advice. He's told me to try like that. Shout out Abdul, man. Abdul's the bro. People thief my money, and Abdul yarn me about understanding that anything that goes away from you would come back.
Yes,
like Abdul's helped me like
wisdom.
Bro, that nigga is the smartest fucking. Well, maybe just he's the first person that's willing to be my older brother. So it's like he's done it. So it's like. Yeah, he's helped me just move, understand like the situation. It's like, just leave it alone. Cause
for now, right?
Just, I don't know.
So this one's in the middle. This is not a genesis, not an ass. It's just in the middle for now. Hopefully, I'm hoping for you because that's your bestie, man.
Yeah. So is life, bestie. You know.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty much what we're up to here.
Exactly.
You know the fucking vibes. Out here, Genesis and Nas. As we said.
At this point, he said it so many times that if it's not the name of this, you guys have to know it's me.
Yo, I like shout out Vanessa. I should be coming up with the names, you know.
Normally, but I'll allow this one.
The fucking vibe,
and he has a whole ideology on this whole thing.
But I'm so ideological. Hey,
boy.
English. Say the English.
I know. He knows math. So
Say the
English. He's very ideological.
Hey, ideological. I was going to say ideologistical.
Look, he knows math. I know English. That's literally our split.
Yes,
but none of us know science. Do you know
that's
science?
too much.
Exactly.
That's too much.
We need a science person.
Guys date people in the science world.
Real.
Yeah.
Real.
That's
real. Date what you lack.
The Igbo men do science.
Wow.
That's
That's crazy though, but the Igbo men actually do science. I want to an Igbo doctor anyway, apart from my cousin.
Business.
They're just mostly business. So
business.
How many years of uni for a doctor? You're not even making money. And you're not doing business on the side.
Bro,
you're crazy.
Bro, that's actually...
You're crazy.
Bro,
you're crazy.
That's actually great.
Yeah.
Oh, I get Igbo babes doing science, but like...
Igbo guys barely ever do it. And if they do it, they have a business
They have a business
on the side.
Yo!
Fact. Because,
What will you tell your parents?
Like,
the
containers
are...
I want to save lives. Like, start with your own, nigga, please.
No. This is where like Mickey has to study.
Study what?
Nah, he has to become a
Like,
doctor.
what wants to be a footballer? Oh, shit. Pray for my daddy. All right, guys, it's been real.
Oh shit! The last part is obviously like moving to the next conversation. Obviously, the next time we want to have like
An actual guest.
yeah, actual guest.
2, yeah?
It could be one, it could be two.
Okay.
Let's see how we frequent around. We actually want people like to come and like speak about their relationship. And one of the things that we really like is if you'd send us voice notes or leave us a message or text us and just tell us like
Yes.
unpack.
Yes,
we
unpack,
want to
and then we
read
talk
you guys.
about it.
We want to read your unpacking. Any type. So obviously we've covered like 4 types of relationships.
Professional, romantic, platonic, and familial.
And if you're like a proper Yoruba man that you kind of like put those 4 and you like squash them inside a mortar together,
Damn.
you're all messy on that shit. Like, you know, God forgive my sins, but like there was a time there's this one office I used to work at. I'm not naming names.
God.
Like the boardroom. I don't think I had sex with any babe from that office, but like the boardroom had. I know of things that have happened on each of those chairs that like whenever I used to have board meetings, I'm like, oh shit.
On each of the chairs.
Jesus. You guys,
You didn't even have a favorite chair. You just you were rotating.
That's
real nasty.
So it's like yeah. If you mix everything up together and you end up marrying your cousin.
Don't tell us your story, please.
No, please. You married your cousin.
Tell me
who's
your
also
story.
your boss. That. What's the last one? Family,
romantic, platonic, and professional.
Okay, so you married your cousin.
You got your cousin to work in your company, and then you started doing stuff with your cousin. And
no. So your favorite cousin as your best friend.
Oh, God. Oh,
you're not having sex with that one,
and
like
in your office.
No. And your boss now start looking at that one because he used to come to your office to chill.
Bro.
Ooh, now your boss wants to like sack you because
don't tell us this story. Because you already know that I'm going to judge you. This is not we're going to listen. And sorry, Ade is not going to judge. I might judge you a little bit, but please make it entertaining.
To be fair, she's a lawyer, so it only makes sense because she judges.
But yes, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you listen this long, because I don't think I could listen to anybody for this long.
We're kind of funny, so.
But like I feel like if like they're hearing my voice like this, like I'll listen to this voice. This voice will probably turn me on.
Ah, gosh.
All right, guys. We're checking out, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Be real. Bye.
Bye.